Hi guys! Jake and Marisa back in for more live reactions to Uchu Sentai Kyuranger.
Yay!
We didn't turn me on.
I forgot! Uchu Sentai Kyuranger!
There we go. Alright, so I'm getting near the end of the school year. Things are winding down, sort of winding up. Oh my god, that's creepy. It's creepy when you do that.
I have an ugly doll.
It's a little ice bat thing.
Yeah, secret mission ice bat. Because regular ice bat is light blue.
Okay. It's very sneaky. It's not a secret mission. I am...
That's why I'm in my pajamas today, because I got my stuffy.
Yep. I've only got...
Brand new.
2 full weeks left of classes left. And then it's finals. And then I'm done. And then it's just DRPR all summer long.
Joy.
Let's see what we can do. I have so much work to do. But in other news, apparently, sadly, China is not doing that well for the Power Rangers movie.
This is because they had enough time to bootleg it.
Probably. Yeah, that's the thing. When something like comes out like in another country like a month after it came out in the first movie. Yeah.
Like his face looks like he's getting choked.
It's good to know that you've been exploring strangulation with the ice bat there. Mildly unsettling. But yeah, I'm thinking that the reason I bring that up is that I recognize the Power Rangers movie is not getting the box office that it really should in order to financially support the idea of a sequel. But I really, really wanted to have a sequel, so home media has got to pull through. So
Jakey wants you all to buy the DVD and buy extra copies to give to your friends and family for all gift-coming occasions.
Exactly.
Like he tries to give me one, I'm making him sleep on the couch.
You can have one anyway. It's a comfy couch. Have you seen this couch?
We don't need, because you will have your own copy. Why would we need another one for me?
Backup. Variety. Maybe I'll have the DVD, you'll have the Blu-ray.
We don't have a Blu-ray player.
But we could.
We don't need a Blu-ray player.
Maybe one day we will.
At some point we probably will.
Yes. And we'll need the Blu-ray version of Power Rangers movie when that happens.
Okay.
That's how that works. Also, I just want those sweet special features.
Special features are sweet.
It's looking like they'll be
special features are like the one thing that Netflix does not have.
Yeah. Oh, it's sad.
It is. It's so sad.
Oh, poor little ice bat. But anywho, so yeah, I just wanted to mention that real quick because people should like pre-order the DVD and whatnot. I think it might be starting to be available for that stuff.
I'm sure Amazon has pre-order by now.
But it's a good movie. More people need to be watching this. And I don't think I actually need to be telling anyone who's watching this channel that they need to see the Power Rangers movie.
Probably not.
Yeah. But they should be telling everybody else. Anyway. Enough with Power Rangers Land and DRPR Land. Let's get into Kyuranger Land. With some dramatic shot as usual. Episode... do I need to sign back into my laptop? Nope. There we go. Wake it back up. What did you just look up?
The Power Rangers movie on Amazon.
Oh, why? What is this pinwheel?
They got me the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie.
Why is it pinwheeling? Stop pinwheeling. Laptop. What you doing? I have a cursor and nothing else. Why is this a thing? Oh my God. It's making me sign back in. I'm sorry. I had it queued up and then it just signed and then it just. What? Why are you? Yeah, it just wouldn't be a video without that. Yay!
Oh, here we go. It's called Saban's Power Rangers.
Yes.
On Amazon, and you can in fact pre-order on Amazon as well.
There we go.
Released on June 27th, 2017.
There we go. That's right. All right. So now it's time for. Whoa.
Uchu Sentai Kyuranger?
Yes, episode 13. Stinger, a challenge to the brother. So let's see if it'll do the thing.
I'm terrified.
You're terrified.
I'm not terrified. But I still
magical sound. There we go. There it goes. There it goes. Hey, that's right. They just defeated Ikagin.
Yoshiraki!
What? Why'd you pause?
Because it wants to put an advertisement up.
Don't pause. Play. You were playing. There it goes. Ah.
These Malstraits are all green.
Well, these are some of those Tsuyu and Dave are Malstraits.
There will be no discussion. That method of begging is very Japanese.
But yeah, I realized last time I got Malstraits and Ministers confused again.
I mean, that's still something you would do in certain situations.
So Scorpio is a Minister and these are Malstraits.
Oh, he's sparkly.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't realize his redness had so much sparkle.
Well, we only saw him at night before.
Yeah, he's very sparkly.
Whoa, what does his venom do? Okay, apparently his venom mutates the monsters into worse monsters somehow. That's not good.
I think that is now the monster on Roid Rage.
I guess so.
Stinger's not Stinger.
Scorpio.
Scorpio's Stinger makes them into Roid Rage,
He's also
and also
been
zombies.
infecting humans, apparently.
Okay, so the monsters go Roid Rage and the humans go 28 days later.
I think it's the same difference, just looking a little different.
Yeah, because the monster had like extra muscles.
Oh,
Q energy needs to recharge.
Needs to recharge globe. What? Wait.
Oh, he's going for basic training.
Okay.
After he just joined us? Yes, that's usually when you go for basic training.
Has any of the... Come to think of it, Kataro's kind of the only one of them outside of the original 3 or 4 that is getting any training whatsoever.
No, we do not... Yeah, okay, never mind. You said aside from the original 3 or 4. I was going to say...
Yeah.
But Stinger very well may have had training too off screen.
Fair enough. Same thing with... Hey.
When you said the original 3 or 4, I assumed you were including...
Raptor, sort of. Raptor's a maybe, Stinger's a maybe.
Lucky doesn't need...
Wait, what do you know? You're actually referencing that this is a thing. Oh, the universe falls into cruel clutches when its inhabitants are in sorrow. But by the power of the Q-globes, 9 ultimate saviors will appear to save the universe.
Or 11.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Miyagata sora ni sake ikutsu, hoshi ga andaru. Kozoke kira nukete mushukusha, suru nara we go. Kono sekai we flow, Mugenda storai. Fureta toki mita toki bokura, nani omodaru. Kangaete wakanai koto, space journey, yaranai, ryu toka sagasazu ni. Kira Mekisugi, your lucky star, Kyuranger. Kimi hatenu sora tapachitake, Kyuranger. Ginga level is your lucky star, Kyuranger. Kimi ga kiriraku mirai, mite mitai inda.
Train wreck!
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, and good luck! Hey, we finished before they actually started the episode back up again. Huzzah! We are totally getting better at this.
We are, except the last part is still train wreck.
Well, yes. We just cannot say those words fast enough.
That is worse than guns and ships.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can sing guns and ships.
That is worse than not getting married today.
Fair enough. Well, the thing is that they're not hard syllables at the end, right there.
No.
And hard syllables are much easier to rapid pace.
Well, the other thing is, that's because in Japanese, pretty much nothing ends on hard syllable.
Yeah. That's a good point.
That's why it's level.
But
the only consonant I've ever seen a Japanese word end on is letter.
Well, it's not even just a matter of of ending or not. It's like, for instance, on Furetatoki, Mitsatoki, Bokura, like, those are all Ks. Those are pretty easy to rap paste it. Come on, don't buffer. Okay, there we go.
Okay, I see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah. That's...
Trying to rapid pronounce the TZ sound can be a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Especially... Oh no, Hammy just got infected.
Hammy's going all 28 days later on us.
Why does this keep buffering on me?
I don't know.
It's really annoying.
Why does it keep buffering on us?
Fair enough, it's my laptop. I'm sorry, Ice Bat. Here we go. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Hammy got hit with a slave.
How?
It's a move at LARP.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering if, ooh, Aries. What is Aries?
Sheeps! They're putting her to sleep!
That's what Aries is?
Aries is a ram.
I know.
Which would be sheeps. And it put her to sleep.
There's a lot of buffering going on in this episode. There it goes. Oh, that's adorable. She had the little
cartoon Z's. The cartoon sheep. Dodge their attacks. The venom spreads.
Yeah.
Scotus.
What's this one?
Oh, it's a shield!
Oh, nice.
It's good. I think
it's the shield. Okay.
Ugh. If Molly was here, she'd explain it. I'm pretty sure it's like Greek or Roman or something like that type of shield. I bet you somebody's tweeting at you because you tweeted that thing about videos.
Yeah, probably.
Ah!
There
goes Tommy again.
He's awake.
Oh yeah, go ahead and try to bite Champ.
You never know.
Actually, that's probably the best idea right now is to have like Champ and
He just gave her an antidote. He has the ability to generate different poisons and antidotes? That's interesting.
He's got some serious eyeliner.
Ooh. That's a nifty little hideout.
Not that I'm complaining.
Yeah.
Guyliner is...
He's got his own little throne in a little blue Tron palace.
Hi, Emperor Palpatine.
Yep. Dynamite. Like Scorpio's gonna be interesting. Okay, so Dynamite gave him the power to become a monster.
He basically Dr. Regenerated there.
When he got the little...
I wonder if that means if you take the mask off, would you still see his original face?
So he just became a minister recently.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that little cut there. We had a laptop crash, so I just had to get it rolling again, and now it seems to be working fine.
Streaming fail!
Not just streaming fail, my laptop was failing. The whole laptop was just being sluggish. I don't think it would have mattered if we were using a save file. Stinger wants to go off on his own for a bit after this. It's interesting.
I think he just needs some space.
So Shao knows. I don't think they know about Scorpio. Yeah, they don't. Katara's the only one who's mentioned it to.
Yep.
And it was just in that early, just 2 episodes ago.
Scorpio's got, like, weird eyes.
A little bit.
Actually kind of reminds me of Enter with the sunglasses off.
Yeah.
It's just Typical villain
反
eyes.
逆者まさかアントン博士をやったのって何よ俺は兄の居場所を掴んで駆けつけた
So now he's
け
finally
ど
going
心
to
見たが
Okay.
てめえなんでそれを隠してたところでどうなる兄の罪は俺の罪だスティンが
He takes
スコ
responsibility
ルピ
for
を
his
見つけ
brother's
たら
crimes.
どうする
Okay.
つもりだいまさか説得するとか言うんじゃねえだろうなてめえの正義はどこにあると聞いてるんだもちろん奴はこの手で始末する
So he's just been letting Champ hate him. And Champ's just been dealing
Oh,
と
Kotaro.
にかく単独
You
行
sweet
動の
child.
話は飽きた
What did Katara
まず
say
は手
again?
分けして
No,
この
you
地区の人を助けよう
Can't what?
毒の感染の可能性が
Okay.
バラバラでの行動は避けようはい皆さん行きますよ行こう
Fortunately, they were able to manufacture that antidote pretty quick.
That was really fast.
That was basically just, yeah, between those scenes.
You may feel a little prick, she says, as she jams a giant injector into his
Oh, evacuate them with the Q Voyagers. That's a good idea. Keep the cured people away from the infected. Ah, Naga, good work. There we go.
Everybody's frozen!
It's good to know that still works on them. Oh, and he's got antidotes on his little wire things. Nice, good teamwork.
Stinger doesn't need the stuff because he's manufacturing it in his own butt!
That's a little weird.
こいつ俺だぞお前あの時の兄貴はもうどこにもいない
Stinger, you can't kill your little brother!
I'm kind of really happy that we're
No, my
not
brother's
focusing
not
on
what I
Lucky
want.
this week.
お前の命とない
This is great.
だったら
Because I don't want your little brother to hate you!
兄でいろ
Yeah.
今でもお兄さんのことを信じてるんじゃないの
Yes, but I want to kill him because he's not a brother that I can believe in.
I'm so happy we're getting Stinger focus.
あの野郎なんで
I'm happy that this didn't resolve itself in 5 seconds when he said, oh,
Yes.
it was your brother's.
ボクチンが最初に見つけた
He was the first.
Stinger was the first kid.
Interesting.
スコルピオを探すためにあちこち回って情報を集めてた
Huh. That explains a
かな
bit.
り無茶な方法でね貴様も邪悪魔だ
Shao is the only one who can fight.
その力邪悪魔を倒すために使ってみないかそれ以来スティンガーは変わったよ冷静に過去と向
I
き合おうと
really
する
like this.
でも本当はお兄さんを救いたいんじゃないかな戦いに心を奪われちゃいけないよ誰かを救いたいという心を失う
We're getting a little bit of champ focus here with this.
あれはただの機械になってしまう
Good.
あの野郎
Yes. Remembering that the other characters exist and are characters in their own right is delightful.
I don't mean to jinx anything, but we're now at, at least the halfway point, right?
Of
The
what, the
episode.
episode? Yeah.
And you know who hasn't been pulling focus?
Yeah, I know. This has been falling into the character balance that we saw back in the Happy Birthday episode.
Uh-huh.
Which is, or Take Back the Birthdays. Which is good. I like that kind of character focus. Keep doing episodes like this, yes.
我が輩がついていって確認してやるつまらんことを考えるなこれは俺の問題だうるせえ
Hey, hey.
ありかもしれんが我が輩にとってスコルピオは博士の敵だ
There we go.
それができなくても我が輩がやるだから勝手に一人で背負ってんじゃねえ
Dude, I've got a stake in this fight too.
Wow. I'm just feeling so much more for Champ than I did before.
Yeah.
Because he's basically like, it's not even like, hey, I want to come with you because I also hate this guy.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you don't have to carry this by yourself. What he's saying is that it is understandable if you are unable to take that last step and kill your own brother.
Yeah.
I am willing to take that off of your shoulders and kill him for you.
I like that.
And for myself.
Yeah.
But it's going to be easier on me to kill him than it will be on you.
Yeah.
Let me help. And that's kind of amazing.
And everybody within this team is also getting. Actually, you know what I really like about this current 5-man team we've got here?
What?
Do you know, out of those 5, who's gotten the least focus this episode?
Lucky!
He's in the back!
And those two just said it's time to test your luck.
Yep.
Lucky did not say, just Lucky!
This is appropriate use of your characters, thank you.
More like this! More like this!
What, we just went FPS for a minute there, what was that?
I don't know, but we were first person on Lucky, apparently.
Yeah, that's why I said FPS.
No, and I was saying that the first person in question was Lucky.
My back is killing me, I'll circle back, really? You are being such an old man right now.
He is being such an old man.
Oh, apparently you get FPS shooter.
Okay, why are all of the Hoogie Loogie baddies purple today?
They tend to mix up the colors a bit. They'll be purple, they'll be green.
Well, they're usually 2 colors together. Today, they're all purple.
Interesting. I assumed that it was just the cluster that we were looking at, but yeah, you're right, pretty much this whole group.
They're usually a mix
Oh,
of
maybe, actually come to think of it, maybe it's because of the, poison.
Because they're usually green and blue.
Yeah.
They're all purple.
They're learning to work together, yes. Nice.
You want to pull the other part out of the baddie?
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, that's kind of great. Oh, that's some really nice use of the Q weapon. I really like that. Galaxy. Nice. Boom!
Boom!
Good luck. Oh yeah, you weren't kidding when you said Kataro's taller as a ranger. He's like actually up. That's one of the few times I've actually seen him close enough to really gauge.
He's still the shortest ranger, but he is taller as a ranger.
Yeah, because he is not up to Stinger's shoulders normally.
If Stinger had boobies, he'd be eye to eye with them usually.
Yeah. Woo! Ryuteo! I like Ryuteo.
Not just a dragon, but one with style.
Yep.
This is style. At the dollars. They have such a charm to them. You know, they have these little beady eyes. None of them are smiling.
Oh no, he's
A giant zombie!
yeah. He's still spilling
But
poison.
we've got to avoid getting hit.
Ursa Minor Voyager.
Which has a passenger compartment, but does not require a driver.
Yep, it's a little remote control, little unicycle buggy thing.
We've got to use ranged weaponry.
Yeah.
Presumably
What do
because...
we got? Oh, we got one of the consumers.
Yeah, but at least that one can't poison you.
Hey!
Say the docking!
Kireno! There we go. like Q Reno has been oh, wow, they just...
Super Saiyan Dakin. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, they combined really quickly. It looks like they are relying heavily on the default Q Reno in these episodes where it interacts with Ryoteo. Which means that Pink, Silver, and Gold kind of get left in the dust, unfortunately.
No discussion. Okay, that's an interesting set of dying words. I'm sure that there's more nuance to it than that in Japanese.
I think it had something to do with his previous role as like a council leader thing. Hey, you got 1 CO day for left. Whoa, what? Oh, that's interesting. Huh.
Poison kick.
That's you can just merge your tail with your legs to make a stinger foot.
I don't think we should be using the word stinger to describe the, just because it's going to...
what would you call it? What would you call the barb?
Barb. Let's call it a barb.
Okay.
かわいそうだ。
全然かわいそうじゃないぜ。スティンガーが俺のこと信じてるってこと。
Aww.
俺もスティンガー。
What, really? Are you buffering now? Okay, so the computer crashed again, so that's why we just had to cut just there. Because
Because it hates us.
and it took like half an hour to restart my computer.
Because it had Windows updates.
Which just killed everything. Okay, so anyway. Kataro's departing for Rebellion HQ, which I look forward to eventually, like, seeing outside of the flashback of Big Bear dying, assuming it's still the same place, which it might not be.
So for your departure, I'd like to sing.
Really? Nobody wants to hear him sing.
Nobody wants to hear him sing.
Oh, are they?
These two are heading off on a mission.
Nice, they're hunting down Scorpio.
Together!
Ooh. This is good. I'm liking this arc that is happening now. Champ really likes that phrase. The Ranger, Q Ranger, oh Q Ranger, oh Q, boom, oh she down, the ba boo, the ba da ba da ba dee ba da, do ba boo, ba ba dee ba do ba do ba dee ba do ba da, oh Q, bum bum, Q dama Q dee ba do
We're back to this business again.
Q dama.
But now we're not doing the hips.
Q dee ba do ba do Q dama Q.
It's more like a chicken dance thing.
Q dama Q. Oh no, it's still the one from last week. It's just Champ can't lift his arm that high.
I've been watching Champ this whole time.
Oh, you better not be buffering right now. Are you kidding me? You're killing me.
Lisa, you're tearing me apart.
Why? You were buffered. We gave you like plenty of minutes of buffering. Why? Why are you being awful tonight?
Because reasons.
This has been awful. Which is terrible. This has been such a good episode. And it won't let us watch it. Why?
Because.
So I guess we'll start discussing the episode before the song.
Reasons.
Ooh, Garofoot gets my time.
Is that Hammy?
What's going on with this? What?
Why is Garrett dressed up as a geisha?
I don't know, but this looks like I've been
He's
seeing.
also dancing the cute Tama dance with balance and...
Oh! Looks like we're finally gonna get to meet that random pop star character that's been the TV
Oh, that's who
backgrounds.
that was. Okay.
Because I just saw him with the
That
afro.
wasn't Hammy, that was the pop star. That makes more sense.
Oh, this looks like it's gonna that looks like that's going to be so wacky. Because we have Garu apparently as a geisha, Naga and Balance as butlers, and I think Hammy was a maid.
Okay, that was Hammy in the maid costume.
Yeah,
Okay.
the cute little maid costume, because Hammy's adorable. That's going to be some wackiness. That's going to be some wacky times. What are you up to?
A thing.
A thing?
A thing.
Okay.
I'll pay some attention. I just want to finish the thing I was doing while it was buffering.
Anyway.
Anyway, yes.
So, that was really, for some reason, the video file was really frustrating tonight for some reason. Don't know why. My computer just decided to just be a disaster tonight. But, this
It was such a
episode...
disaster.
This episode...
The episode was really good.
Totally was what I want... Like, we spent so much time ranting at the end of last episode, and this basically just did a total 180 from everything.
Total 180.
That was the problem with last episode.
It was fantastic.
It was way more character-focused. You know, virtually no Lucky focus. Fights were fairly minimal and were far more character-driven, like... Last time... Like, even from a fight perspective, last time it was just everyone fighting Ick again the whole time. And in this case, it was everybody fighting an entire horde of zombie people. Like, that is a complete 180 from the fight, even. You had... Last time it was... everybody was useless, and Lucky somehow needs to save the day all by himself by being 100-something Luckies. And then this week, everybody got to be useful in different ways during the fight. Well, not quite everybody, but, because, like, I'll admit... Raptor didn't have much to do this week, Garu didn't have much to do this week. But, I mean, it was good use of the characters that were involved. Naga and Balance, you know, got to help out using their special abilities. It was good Stinger focus with some supporting champ focus. We got backstory on Stinger, backstory on his brother. His brother's being well established as a more interesting, you know, kind of Dragon-in-Chief character compared to, I'd say, the last... Like, Scorpio's, I think, well established. Established himself pretty well in this episode as being just like the guy who's going to be acting from more in the shadows.
Yeah.
I like that we're getting this progression of villains.
He's like a combination of the man behind the curtain and the dragon.
Yeah.
Which is a kind of interesting combination.
Because let's face it, Eridron was just sort of this, you know, big general guy who was chasing them down to fight them. Ikagen and Madako have been more, you know, almost rivals. Mm-hmm. And he's now more of a big bad type of character. Like, we are seeing progression in the threat levels here, I think. Even though Ikagen was stupid powerful for one episode.
Yeah, he got way OP one episode, but...
Yeah.
But Stinger, as a baseline...
Well, Scorpio.
Scorpio, as a baseline, is more dangerous than Ikagen was at a baseline. So even if... Even if he never winds up going OP before he gets killed, he's still a more credible villain than Ikagen was through most of Ikagen's existence.
Like, he's just
even
using
Madako was a more credible villain than Ikagen through most of Ikagen's existence. It was just that one episode.
No, I don't. Well, Madako. That was solely due to her regenerative ability, which again, which was introduced about halfway through her being involved. Her and Ick again seemed pretty evenly balanced until she revealed her super regenerative ability.
Yeah, finger mail.
And then.
Sorry.
And then
I told
after
the story about
all of a
LARP
sudden,
and somebody mailing their finger once before. You'll have to go back and watch an older video.
Oh, okay. And after
I'm not
that, all of a
telling
sudden, Ick again got way more powerful. But, I mean, him and Madako kind of apparently both have super useful skill sets, or had. Now they could gain.
For the record, it was Madlaw.
Madlaw? It's Madlaw.
My absolute favorite commenter on Archive of Our Own.
Oh, okay.
I was replying to
a comment
I have
on
this
your fan
really
fiction.
really loyal commenter who always has such great feedback, and I wanted to finish, writing my response to her comment on my latest chapter because I like to get back to her quick because she's so awesome.
And it looks like next episode's also, like we had our two-parter with Lucky, which was frustrating, but now we're taking a step back from it. I think it's a little weak that we need to wait for the Pixis Kyutama to recharge. I think that's just kind of an excuse to draw out this plot line.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have mentioned the whole charging thing before and how they can only use so many people at once because they only have so much charge capacity. So presumably, the reason that the Pixis Kyutama is taking so long to charge is that they keep fielding teams of more than 5 people.
Maybe, but it doesn't seem to prevent them from using other Kyutama.
Other Kyutama that may have already had a charge on them. I mean,
like,
since the last... Yes, for example, we saw the Ares one for the first time now.
Yeah.
But that could have just had a charge from before.
Fair enough.
It's not like we saw them get it. It could have just been sitting on a shelf somewhere with a charge next to, the one for making cups.
I'm just saying they're
Which, by the way, is a frivolous use of Q energy, making cups.
Yeah, their references to conserving Q energy is frivolous at best. Like, because we've never actually seen any case of them, of anything running out of Q energy.
You get your toes.
Perfect example being the Gemini Kyutama.
Yeah, they use that, it's like...
I think
how much of a charge does the Gemini Kyutama hold?
Like, that was like a rapid fire of, I think, 7 uses.
Well, here's the only thing I can think of regarding that.
Yeah.
And this is actually why I didn't think it was going to be exponential.
Yeah.
I figured that he would duplicate himself, and the duplicate would have a Kyutama that maybe carried a full charge, and then that one...
Fair enough.
But he would just keep...
Yeah, but no, the exponential thing worked as far as getting the comp. But you know what? This means that the Gemini Kyutama was super overpowered.
Totally.
Like, that's one that I feel like you might not need the rest of the Q Rangers if you got the Gemini Kyutama capable of that.
Yeah.
You can just have an army of 1. Which is kind of crazy.
According to the United States Army, you can be an army of 1.
You can. Especially
and you
if
can
you have a
be
Gemini
all that you
Kyutama.
can be.
He was as many as he could be. That was a lot.
Cough again.
But yeah, the whole thing about conserving Q energy is really, hopefully they'll have an episode where they, run out of Q energy or something, because right now it's just sort of a thing they keep referring to that doesn't actually seem to come into play in anything outside of this one Kyutama that is the only one that pushes the plot forward. Which is kind of weak. Especially since, as far as the Kyutama they've used, really, your GPS Kyutama is the one that takes the most energy.
GPSs can be such a pain. I mean, the other day, I accidentally had my phone in the wrong profile because I've got, more than one Gmail account, right? So I had it in the wrong profile. And so when I said to it, navigate home, well, it started taking me back to our last place of residence because I hadn't changed the thing.
No, that makes sense.
And the only reason I had asked it is because I was lost.
Right.
So I didn't realize I was going the wrong way for about 20 minutes. And then I was like, wait a minute. If I'm passing this location...
Yeah.
Am I going back to the last town we lived in?
Yeah. That's not good.
Okay? GPSs are a pain.
Yeah. So I'm curious, maybe this, whatever this next mission is with... This looks like wacky heist hijinks, which is good times. I wonder if that's going to be them attempting to retrieve the next Argo Kyutama.
Yeah, maybe somebody already owns it, like the pop star.
Yeah.
She's like, it's pretty, and I have it in my jewelry.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that'll be what it is.
Didn't we have a pop star with jewelry that was...
In Go Busters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the...
It was made out of some sort of wacky crystals that...
Yeah, it was the Yoko doppelganger episode.
It was a Parent Trap episode, because she was playing both of them.
I still feel like they could have been handling Stinger and Champ better during these intervening episodes, but at least they actually did address it pretty well in this episode. I liked the evolution of their character dynamic during this episode, going from him just being used to hating him, to him being angry at him for letting him hate him, to him accepting his reasons for having let him hate him, to them actually teaming up as partners. Like, I felt like that was a progression that worked pretty well throughout the episode and actually showed significant, like, character development for both of them. Your ice pet's doing the Kyutama dance. That's cute.
I love my ice pet.
I was wondering why it looked like you kept doing this when I was trying to do this.
Because I was looking at...
Because you were looking at Champ, who can only do this.
the chicken dance over here.
He can only do this as opposed to this because he can't lift his shoulder that high. Champ's out. Champ's costume is a little unwieldy.
Alright, don't tell anybody, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm going to give extra special kudos in the comments.
Hey, internet, don't tell anyone.
No, I'm saying don't give the answer to what I'm about to say. Because I want to give extra special kudos in the comments to someone who can answer this question.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What does Ice Bat have to do with what I was doing on my phone a minute ago?
What? Why are you restarting the...
Yeah, what does Ice Bat have to do with Person of Interest fan fiction?
I'm just going to...
There's a connection!
I'm just going to pause
That's what I got.
I don't know why that just decided to restart, but okay.
Yeah, you get the Marvel No Prize for figuring that one out.
The video has just been really wacky this evening.
We'll find out if there's any cross-fandom.
So I apologize for all the interruptions for those of you who try to watch these along with us.
Yeah, because you probably got slightly out of sync when we were, having to stop, reboot the computer, and start it back again at the same spot.
I hopefully will edit that closely enough that it doesn't throw things off too much.
It shouldn't throw it off too much, but there will be, some...
And it was, and I decided...
It's either that or you're going to have kind of an awkward, potentially have like an awkward minute where we're just like, should we talk again?
It also
seemed...
No, I'm not I'm gonna cut it closer than that. But,
Right, but if you cut it closer than that, it's possible that it may actually...
Yeah, I'll be fine. Anyway, I figured that it made more sense to cut it than just continue to record like when we had the flood. Nobody. Because those were actually funny things, whereas this case I was just getting angry at my computer. I cut it for the flood, but not all the random stuff leading up to the flood.
That's true. But you probably should have cut it when that girl came with the homework. Because that was not nearly as funny as the fire stuff.
Probably. I don't know.
In the same episode.
Anyway. No, that was a different episode.
No, the homework girl came in the same episode as the fire stuff. Yes, she did.
No, it was a different episode. I don't know which episode it was, but it was a different episode.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry that you're wrong. Anyway. I do find it interesting that apparently Stinger's tail can make different types of venom.
Yeah, and he apparently has the ability to change it at will.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
And I think you were right about those guys being purple because of the venom.
Yeah.
Because when he exploded the other guy, he exploded in purple goo.
Yeah, exactly. Which is
So I think they turned from green and blue to purple because of that. Because they're usually a mix and match of green and blue.
So it's looking like we had, Ikagen and Madako for longer than we had Iridoran. It's looking likely we'll have Scorpio longer than either of them, because he has been built up for quite a while.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. The reason I'm not sure is because so long as he is still out there kicking, Champ and Stinger are going to be operating separately from the rest of the group. And while I could see them sending Stinger out alone again, I feel like the writers are going to want to get Champ back to the regular group faster.
Maybe, I don't know. I think...
Like I said, I would prefer it if it turns out the way you're saying, but I'm concerned that they will speed it up so that they can get Champ back to the group.
Maybe. I feel like they'll probably reconnect with the group before Scorpio's actually defeated.
Or that would work too.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll all have to defeat him together in the end.
I think it makes sense.
The power of teamwork.
I think it makes sense to put Kataru on a bus for a while, just to so that you can focus a little bit more tightly on the characters you already had, and he is kind of the sixth ranger of the bunch.
And child actors
really
are actually more expensive than adults.
That also makes sense.
Per episode,
but
not per hour.
He's not as much of a core character as the others.
But if they have labor laws, anything like ours, the kid has to be there multiple days because he's not allowed to be there more than X number of hours on a given day.
Right.
Which is why when they can, with small children, they usually grab twins or triplets so that they can cycle through babies. It doesn't work as well with kids Kataro's age, though.
But yeah, this drops us back down to 8 for I guess the next episode with Champ and Stinger. Champ and Stinger, I'm assuming will probably be MIA in the next episode, or maybe just check in
I think we're gonna check in with them once or twice, just for a quick couple of seconds, and in a kind of remember that episode of Leverage where Parker was all alone in season 5, and once or twice she was on the phone with the rest of the group, so we still have no idea what the rest of the group was doing.
Right.
We just saw a little clip.
No,
I feel like we'll get that kind of insight into what they're doing, where we'll see something short and small, but we're not going to be able to figure out what exactly they're doing.
What I'm thinking is something more along the lines of, how well do you remember X-Men the Animated Series?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't think I watched that.
I'm sorry for your childhood.
I didn't watch a lot of cartoons when I was a kid.
There was a whole arc during the second season.
My parents were very big on limiting TV time.
Professor X and Magneto were trapped in the Savage Land. It was something that happened in the beginning of the season, and the X-Men didn't find out what had happened to them until closer to the end of the season. But it was just a running arc throughout the entire season, where every now and again you check in on the two of basically at the end of each episode you check in on the two of them, and they were having adventures in the Savage Land.
So we're expecting Savage Land style stuff for Scorpio and Champ, and what? Gemma Simmons style for Kotaro? We'll catch up later with him in one whole episode.
Yeah. Something like that. Or I don't think that it's necessarily we're going to catch up, because I'm not expecting his story while he's away to be that interesting. It's just going to be training.
Right.
What I'm expecting is there's going to be something...
His return will be a focus episode on him.
Yes. What I'm thinking is that there'll probably be an episode coming up where they will go to Rebellion HQ, and when they go there, they'll see Kotaro.
You think he'll be ready to go back with them when they do that, or do you think they'll just be checking in on him?
I don't know if they'll be... I have a feeling that it'll probably be something unrelated to him that would lead to them checking in on him while they're there. And that would be like him being back for an episode, and then
he's not with them.
And you get to see some of his progress. And that could either lead to him, deciding, hey, I'm done with my training, I'm good to reunite with you guys, or, this is where I am with my training, but I'll be reuniting with you soon, and then he'll have a triumphant return later.
Okay.
These are just my predictions based off of my experiences with watching TV, which Obviously, having experience watching TV makes me an expert on the subject. What is his dance now?
I don't know. I'm just making it up. Look, I'm enjoying the tactile sensation of his wings. Look, the whole point of stuffed animals isn't necessarily how they look, although he does look adorable.
Yes.
But it's the tactile sensation.
Okay.
If it was just about how they looked, then probably a lot of them that I've seen in stores would not get sold. Because although this is cute and meant to look ugly, there are some stuffed animals that just look fugly. Like they were trying to make it look like a dog, and it really doesn't.
Okay.
But they wind up, being bought anyway because they're so soft.
Fair enough. It's so fluffy.
Exactly.
Get poked.
Doesn't matter how ugly it is if it's so fluffy. Although because these guys were shooting for ugly, they went right past it and went cute.
Yeah. But now I'm starting to see more of an arc form. We got several arcs going now between Scorpio and the whole thing with Argo and
we've got more on Champ now. And it looks like we're getting Balance and Naga again next episode. I really hope the fact that we saw Hami in that maid costume, we're going to get some more.
It looks like
Hami.
it's more of a Garu focus.
That's true. It's a Garu focus.
From him.
Garu needs some focus, though. He hasn't had some in a while.
He hasn't really gotten
what I'm saying
much
is
of
that
anything since he started.
With Hami in that maid costume, I'm kind of hoping we can get some more Hami as well, because Hami has been shortchanged. We don't really need that much Balance in Naga because they have the birthday episode.
They look like they're being supporting wacky, which is
I
what they're good
at. I hope they remain supporting wacky, and that we can keep the focus on Garu, who has not gotten nearly enough focus, and maybe some on Hami.
Yeah, Hami needs a lot more focus because she has not done much of anything. But you got to see more of what I was talking about with Champ from episode 3.
Yes,
that's the character that I've been talking about that we haven't been able to see since like the 3rd episode.
He has a strange nobility to him.
He does.
That I was unable to grasp before, and it's entirely possible because I was running back and forth to the door.
I think that's entirely what it was because he has this serious loyalty to his creator.
But the way he was with Stinger when he was just like, that's a burden I'm willing to take off of you. He wasn't because there are two ways to interpret that, and one of them would be all like, well, I want my revenge, so I'm going to steal you. And the other is, like, cover your ears if you haven't finished the Harry Potter books yet. Like Snape killing Dumbledore so that Draco wouldn't.
Okay. There you go. I'm sure that nobody knew about that spoiler.
Look, that was one of the worst spoilers in internet history, and I don't want to be a part of it.
I know. It's
been
like 10 years.
There were people doing donuts in parking lots, screaming it out the window.
That's ridiculous.
And this was like the day the book came out.
It's very silly.
Because they wanted to spoil it for everyone, and I'm not going to be part of that. I'm not part of that.
Anyway. But yeah, no, we're getting some good stuff. We need more Raptor. More Raptor. I always like Raptor.
I do like Raptor.
That's really the truth.
And yet, somehow, I still feel like I know more about Raptor than I do about Hami or Garu, so I can wait for Raptor until after we get some Hami and Garu.
Most of what we got for Garu was in the first episode, unfortunately, and then it's just been lucky.
And what we got in the first episode wasn't that great.
It was okay. It was a good first intro arc.
It was a good intro arc, but it really does not.
Hasn't given us much past that.
Hasn't given us anything really. And
especially considering after that point, he's mostly just been
in the background.
Lucky fanboy has been his main role / let's tear them apart and
the resident furry.
Yeah, because he's the only really alien-looking alien. All the others are just kind of mostly human or robots.
Yeah.
Except Balance is a mechanical life form, whatever that means.
Yeah, but he looks like a robot. And then you have, like, Naga and Stinger, who look mostly human.
Oh, one other thing I realized I wanted to mention to you.
Mm-hmm.
That I said I was going to mention earlier. Don Armage.
Mm-hmm. The one that looks like Palpatine, right?
Yeah. Do you know what the deal is with his name?
It sounds like somebody who makes suits, an atelier.
Alright, so it's Don Armage.
Uh-huh.
Imagine if there was a comma after Don.
Okay.
So imagine if that was his last name. What would his name be?
Armageddon.
Isn't that funny?
Yes.
I read that somewhere, and I'm like, that's amusing. His name's an anagram.
Yes.
Not a particularly complex anagram, but an anagram nonetheless. All right. So with that, I think we're doing pretty good.
Yes.
It's given us the good things. The trickiest thing with Kyuranger is that we really do just want more of all these characters, with the exception of the one they're giving us the most with.
Hey, props where props are due.
Yeah.
We didn't have much Lucky this time, and we didn't have Mr. Pega.
We didn't have Mr. Pega. Once an episode, always got to... I mean, honestly, I'm almost starting to wonder if we'll ever see Mr. Pega again.
If we ever see Mr. Pega again, it will be too soon.
You know, I just would like for him to have some relevance, because he had no relevance.
It's true.
Anyway, until next time, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you.
Ice bat! Ice bat!